school. What else? What else after that?
Oh no, I did the Riker.
You did the Riker.
Yeah, I did the Riker.
Them Rikers out here thick, boy.
Man, that shit was alright.
But wait, hold on.
No disrespect.
No disrespect, but
I had one 2020 when they dropped. I had one paid for. It was, you know,
the Riker to me is, you know, like a little slimmer, you know, like the can. I ride a Can-Am. I like.
Yeah, you sure? I don't take nothing against that. You sure? But you gonna ride your Harley or your Can-Am?
You know, damn right.
What? Which one? Your Harley?
Yeah.
All right. So that's what I'm saying. I came from a 2-wheel Herb. So,
Yeah.
you know, me, I just feel like Rikers, you know, Riker was for guys who didn't ride 2 wheels or, you know, just wanted to be comfortability, something different. I don't know. It's a new movement out here. I respect the Riker guys. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But yes, did I have one? Yes. I bought one for shits and giggles. Actually, I bought it in Florida. I left it in Florida for about 6 months. Tried to get Jack from Underground Audio, put a system on it. Because like I told you, I always want to be the first. I want to be the first. Yeah. I want to be the first.
Jack from Florida.
Yeah, Jack from Florida, man. He ain't from Florida. He live in Florida, but yeah.
And you want him to put the system in, it ain't go right.
It went alright.
Did he put a system in it?
Yeah.
It wasn't that though?
No, well, did he? No, he made a pause for it. But by the time he made a pause for it, that's when everybody started getting them. Then it was like, nah, I don't want this shit no more. Okay. So I sold it.
Okay.
You know
this
what I'm saying?
guy that might end do it. I don't know. You know, CT Customs.
Yeah, I know CT.
You know.
Yeah, black dude, bald head, tall. I know CT.
Rolling. He be rolling, man.
Yeah, he different.
Yes.
He's different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's different. I shout out to CT. He got a
people be talking shit about him too, and I be sitting there like, he working and he doing his own molds and everything.
So you know why people talk about people? Because they doing them. People talk about me every day. It's crazy. I don't want to say no names, but I know niggas who talk about me and smile in my face.
Why not?
Nah, you know, cause I let them keep talking. I love them. I let them keep talking. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, they make the world go round.
That's why I'm still doing what I do. Cause one thing for sure, two things for certain, they follow my blueprint. See what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, my man, shout out to my man CT up in Philly.
Shout out to CT, man.
He got a slingshot. He built some slingshots, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to get on his ass because he ain't had no bass. Philly was known for no bass.
Oh, now, wait, I don't know. Listen.
What happened?
I'm not even going to, I'm going to try. I'm going to go for what I know. I'm not sure. I'm going to let, you can say it, okay? I'm not sure, but I know, Sam.
Yeah,
I said you told and them my guys.
Sam, why the fuck everybody in Philly got a tow truck up? We need to talk about that.
I'm about to start one too. I promise you.
I might need to get it. No, Sam good. Okay, Sam good. But if you wanna talk about the numbers, bro, like
Sam, they do that. They do dumb. They do them. Like, I'm not saying, like, I mean, no, they branched out. They did other people's stuff too. Yeah.
Sam did. You talking about Sam with the white bike, some white slingshot.
Sam with the braids.
No, I don't know that.
Oh no, you talking about? I'm talking about Sam Sneed. You talking about the other Spanish Sam?
Yeah, Spanish Sam. I was talking about Spanish Sam.
Oh,
yeah.
Shout out to Sam. Sam, that's my guy too.
Yeah.
Spanish Sam.
Yeah, Spanish Sam.
All right, so
he got a nice bike. He got a nice bike, but
he won one of y'all competitions. He was coming in there.
No, he was banging. Listen, man, he was banging ass. But see, you gotta understand, it's a year for everybody too, though. It's a year for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We could get deep into all that shit because you gotta understand. 2015, 16, 17, it was always different guys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys that we talk about just came off the porch in 2017, 18. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But Philly was known for no bass. They got some bass now.
And the slingshots, though.
And the slingshots, yeah. I can't talk about the Harleys because that's not my league.
Who was the first one that you know of in Philly came through with bass? And the slingshot.
Damn, that's hard. So, okay. I'm not going to say with bass. I could say with music.
Okay. And it sounded like handmade bass or something.
Mook.
Mook?
Yeah, I can't lie. Mook, listen. Man, listen.
The
Mook had the 10. What color was Sam's slingshot?
I'm not sure what color was this. The Sam I'm talking about, North Central Towing. I'm not sure. I can't remember that one. It might have been a red or black, I think. I don't remember. But I think they did Milk Joint. Either him or Back Block Customs.
Okay.
I think they was the ones that did.
So I'm gonna tell you who when we first came out that I could talk on. It was Mook, Gabe, Any Cine Concepts. You know Gabe, Spanish boy, Poppy boy, dude powder coating. Gabe, he moved to Florida. Yeah, in the city, the little rim shop or some shit.
Okay.
So then Maul came out with a nice little system. And then then you talk about Sam, the Spanish boy Sam, Diamond Audio, they came out with a slapping bite.
Oh yeah.
Dame came around.
Which one the Diamond Audio, they did shout out to Milan and all. They did it was a gray one. It was great, right?
Great.
And it ain't have too. You know what? I want to save this, but I just want to.
We could talk about it.
It ain't have too many speakers on it, and it sounded great to me.
Oh, right. I don't know what great bite they did, but I can't say Milan changed the game when he did my bite.
Oh yeah, I saw yours in there. Yeah. They ain't none of my business.
He changed the game with my bike.
Yeah.
And I think that's when Philly got bass.
Ooh.
And stop me when I'm wrong. Tell me when I'm lying.
Bass was around before that.
It was, but it wasn't slapping. It wasn't making you feel that shit like a box Chevy. It wasn't.
I can't even.
I'm stamping that shit, bro.
All right, okay. And listen, we're gonna go with it. When this come out, and I want you people to sit here and listen, and put in the comments or hit me up, inbox me and say,
tell me when I'm wrong.
Different.
Just say
that's it, y'all. That's all you can do. Let us know.
And I'm gonna tell you why. And I bullshit you not, right? Milan and them did my bike. A lot of guys didn't think, they thought my bike was some shit, right? And it was fine.
After Milan and them did it?
No, before Milan and them did it.
Okay.
Because nobody knew I snuck off went to Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Who made you go? What did you see that made you go to Philly?
So I don't even know who I was talking to. I was talking to somebody, and
this one they made Sweet Pea too. Around that time.
Yep. This is right when Sweet Pea was getting built. Yep, it was in the shop. Yep, for sure. Yeah. I can't remember how it came about, but somebody told me go to Philly. They was like, yeah, Milan them doing woo. So I drove up there, talked shit to them. Like, man, listen, you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ask. I don't want nothing for free. Right. But just don't grease me up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, and everybody got their own takes on how they dealt with whoever, but Milan, that's my guy. They show love. They try to do.
Listen, bro. Let me tell you what Milan told me, bro. And shout out my man. That's good guy. Good guy, right? He's like, man, Jimmy, I want to try something new. He's like, listen, you pay for this, I take care of this. I got you. All right, cool. He shot me a number. He stood by that number.
Even when things got hectic.
Even when things got hectic, you know what I'm saying? He was like, man, look, can I put this in your bike, man? Go ahead, put that motherfucker damn audio joint on there. Listen, I'm a brand your shit, and I'm a build your business. I'm a blast this shit like I did everybody else's. Because everybody, you name a company in the slingshot world, I guarantee you, I boost their sales from 10% to 200%. And when and ask Milan if I'm lying, bro. Listen,
Polaris
a lot. Yeah, Polaris needed. We gonna talk about that.
That's me. Ooh.
Yeah, that's you. You on fire. You on fire tonight, baby. But nah, real shit. Milan did the boxes. He changed a little bit up on my bike. We had a battle. We had a battle that I do, a little battle the Beltway. And
what is that? Well, I think I saw the flyer for that.
Yeah, I think
how did that go? What is that? What's the Beltway?
So we get everybody from DMV all the way up to New York to come down, meet halfway, and we do a battle. You know what I'm saying? So you got the best bike.
Me in the parking lot.
Yeah, in the parking lot. Yeah.
You gotta do our thing.
Yeah, for sure. I think this time we was in Delaware. You know what I'm saying?
Who beat that one? Who?
Me. It wasn't fair, because I didn't want to get in it. Right? But they was, I think they was actually talking some shit like Jersey against Philly. I'm from DC. Jersey ain't have enough people. I think this was at the time.
So you went up against people from my side.
Yeah, actually, I went up against. I won, if I'm correct. So it was 2 times I battled in the Beltway. The most exciting battle was when when did Milan them do my bike? Because that's the crazy part. Because one year, Philly was short. I went with Jersey. So we beat everybody in Philly. And then I had to beat up on the Jersey because I was the last man standing. Right? So I won that one. One year, I played against this guy named Ainge. He from Camden, New Jersey, but he lived in Philly. From Philly. I don't know how that worked, But good dude. Nonstop Audio built this bike. Vince. You don't know Vince? I think he's in Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, one stop audio, non-stop audio, some shit. One stop audio, I believe. But yes, my shit was slapping, and niggas couldn't believe it.
On the line, Diamond Audio.
Hold on, you gotta pause this shit again.
We got an intermission, y'all.
I get a drinking, dog.
But you got a UTI?
Get rid of pain this year, all right? No excuses. I put up with it last year. Don't call me, don't write me about pain. Listen to me, all roads to success, you gotta go through pain. You gotta go through the road of pain, baby. I told you before, if it was easy, everybody would do it. Forget about it, all right? Don't even try to be successful. It's a wrap. It's not going to be easy, but I want you to feel that pain going through your body. And as pain leaves your body, guess what's gonna take its place? Success.
We back though. We here. Where was we at though?
I don't know. We was talking about Milan, but shout out Milan. He changed the bass game in Philly. You know what I'm saying?
What about down here? Who had the good bass down here then? You was the first one?
Well, yeah, of course, because I was the first one to put a system in down here.
Wasn't nobody who was down here building systems and all that for slingshots down here in DC?
So you had Street Dreams first.
Street Dreams.
Yeah, Street Dreams. Shout out my man Ryan at Street Dreams. Yeah. He was dropping little systems here and there. Wasn't no competition shit. It was just
something to listen to.
Yeah, something to listen to. One say Bag of Boys, Andy. Shout out to Andy.
Oh yeah, them my guys right there.
Shout
out to Bag of Boys, man. I don't want to slow this up, but I gotta. Them my boys right there.
No, good dude. Always
Shout
love and respect.
Boys,
you know what I'm saying?
Andy over there.
For sure, I'm gonna give you a free drop, Andy, but you owe me, right? the Morgan Group. He doing broader.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But man, hey, listen, he's a hustler. You know what I'm saying?
And he is trying to do it all, man. I ain't mad at him.
He helped build my bike too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, a lot of shops, they had their hands in my bike. You know what I'm saying? Because if you want to be put on the map for doing something, you gotta mess with the God, right?
That's right.
You want blessing, you gotta call God, right?
Gotta call God.
You gotta call God. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, you crazy as
I'm
shit.
for real. Listen,
Hey, yo, none of this is staged or nothing.
this
You
shit
say what you
raw.
want
It's
to
raw.
say.
Nah, hey, listen. I'm gonna take you back. This how I knew I had something, right? 2015, 16, and you could call this guy. His name Jack from Underground Audio, Florida. White guy, rich, getting money, rich, right? He called me like, "Hey, bro, listen, I'm gonna meet you in Atlanta." So Polaris had called me to do a show in Atlanta. 2000.
Polaris?
Yeah, Polaris. Yeah.
Talk to me nice.
Well, let me tell you how the real conversation went. They was trying to find out who Jimmy was, right? So, Big Tigger, he's from DC, but he live in Atlanta.
What Big Tigger? The Rap City?
Yeah, Rap City, nigga, the basement.
Alright, that's you know Big Tigger. You got him online. Okay.
I always been plugged in. They don't call me a plug for nothing.
Come on, talk
So
to me.
real shit. So they was trying to find out who I was. Tigger knew who I was. Tigger reached out, was like, "Yo, bro, they want you to come down and do a show." So at first I kept like, "Nah, you know, I ain't with it." You know what I'm saying? I wasn't with it.
Why not? Why not?
Just wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was doing everything else because I didn't see the bigger picture back then.
Oh, you wasn't doing the shows and all that yet.
No, I wasn't doing shows all that.
Okay.
We was just riding. We was just having fun.
So what they wanted you to come and do though?
So they wanted me to come and bring everybody
Oh,
to
okay. Because
Atlanta.
you was okay.
Because I was the guy that
Okay.
who could organize everything,
Right,
get everybody together.
Okay.
So Tigger hit me, "Bro, they need you to do this." I'm like, "Nah, I don't know. I'll call you back." So our first thing was like, how we gonna get these bikes there? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to ride Atlanta from here like 8-12 hours, right? All right, cool. So talked to a couple of homies. They was like, "Fuck it, let's go." So in the mix of going down there, I put a post up like, "Yo, we coming to Atlanta, woo woo." So then the buzz get big, right? So Jack hit me like, "Yo, I want to meet you." All right, cool. So this time, like, the guy, he's phenomenal. He's like, this guy, like, he think about that shit, he could build that shit, right? He like China, like, mass production, like, he makes it happen. So,
Right.
So we pull up. So remind you, we got little bullshit systems in our joint. You know, wasn't that big. It was 2016. Like, wasn't that big, not crazy. He come with this big ass box on top of the slingshot with all horns and shit in it, right? I'm like, what the fuck?
All that.
Yeah, the white joint look like Tombstone, right? So listen, you can hear this dude like 10 blocks away, like, "Yo, this shit is crazy, like, loud," right? So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, we chop it up, we talk, we go to the Louis Slingshot event. Now I was the first to put slingshots on the Atlanta Speedway.
Okay.
The race car joint, the NASCAR joint. Yeah, we went around and jumped. You know what I'm saying? Open them up, do something different. All right, cool, right?
How fast they go? Real fast.
About 100.
Okay.
Or depends if you put a turbo on it, you know. So
You got a turbo?
I had a turbo. Shout out to Alpha, yeah.
To who?
Alpha.
Who had the shop?
Yeah, the shop, yeah.
Okay, shout out
The
to
first one
Alpha.
came out with the turbos, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
they blessed me.
Alright.
But yeah, so I met Jack. Jack was like, "Yo, I'm gonna come to DC." I'm like, "All right, cool." And remind you, I really didn't know him from a can of paint. Like, he's like, "Yo, let me take your bike back." I'm like, "What you mean?" He's like, "Let me take your bike back to Florida." And this is the time where we could put slingshots on the Amtrak. So he's like, "Yo, listen, don't worry about nothing. Just put it on the Amtrak. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna bring it back to you, right?" I'm like, "Man, I don't know this nigga from a can of paint. paint, you might take my bike, right?
Right.
I said, all right, cool, fuck it. Put it in God's hand. Look, gave him the bike. He sent me a little bill, wasn't nothing crazy, right? So at this time, I had hydro dip all over my bike. I was the first one hydro dipping too, so.
Okay.
I'm talking that shit.
Slingshot.
I hydro dipped the slingshot, right? The whole slingshot though, not just parts. The whole slingshot.
Okay.
It was different. It was, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. It was ugly, you know what I'm saying? But it was, hey, I did it first, right? All right, cool. So Jack was like, listen, don't be mad, but I'm gonna bring your bike back different. I'm like, all right, cool. Man, that motherfucker painted my whole bike. He left a little hydro dip shit on there, but he painted that motherfucker, right? New seats. He made these speaker pods for the outside armrest with like 3 speakers in the outside, right?
Okay.
So nobody had that shit before.
Okay.
So he knew what he was doing. He was like, listen, I'm gonna use this guy and he's gonna brand this shit.
Right.
Because I was the face of it.
Right.
I was the face of slingshots. Bro. So that's how I got into the audio game, because I was the one with the loudest system. Because I had 3 6.5s right here. I had 2 6.5s down here, 3 on this
You
side.
sound way better than all of stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a little closer. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, you know, I had like, I want to say I had 6, 8, 10, 13. I had like 13, 20 something speakers, bro.
What was the size subs you got?
I had, back then I had 12s. 2 12s. Right? Shit was slapping. And it was like, from there, just took off. Yeah. So shout out my man Underground Audio. He put me in the game.
Okay, so he did it, you know, first to get it together.
Right.
And then after that, you know, Milan and
yeah, after that, after that it was well, let's just say it was Jack, then it was Andy, then it was Milan.
Okay.
But then I gotta give a shout out to my truck driver nigga Smitty. That's what we call him. Truck driver.
Shout out to Smitty.
Yeah, I know you know Smitty.
Of course, my brother right
He
there.
been banging niggas with. Hey, listen, bro, listen.
Shout out to
Man,
Smitty.
listen, that's my guy, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you how we met, bro. It's like, and that's why I say, like, if somebody ever told you Squeak they don't mess with me, you gotta ask them what they did to me. Cause I'm a very humble person. I only like to speak on a lot of shit.
You talking shit though.
Well, you know, cause you bring
Maybe
it
they
out.
ain't like that.
I ain't. Yeah, you know, I'm just stating facts.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
This guy called me out of the blue, like, bro, let me help you. I'm like, man, you know, like, why this nigga calling me? You know, like, he's like, bro, let me help you. So he saw something in me. You know what I'm saying? He knew that I needed help, because I always was a one-man show. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So me and him talk. He came out to an event one day. You know, he helped me with shit, like, down to earth guy. Like, this guy didn't want a dime. He ain't want nothing, bro. Like, this nigga ain't even want no hat, bro. He's like, nah, nigga, I buy it. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, good guy, right? So I asked him to judge, right? So he was judging, and niggas called him like, yo, that's the truck driver, man. This nigga look like a truck driver. So you know Smitty, big, white t-shirt, little trucker hat, right? But you know, cool dude, laid back. Good, yeah. Listen, he changed the whole slingshot game, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah, he changed the game. He was like, oh, niggas want to call me a truck driver? All right, cool, fuck it. He bought he built a slingshot. He built him a system. And he was like, man, he told me, like, man, Jimmy, let me do your system. And he know I'm stubborn, bro. I'd be like, man, I ain't putting no money in that shit, man. Like, nah, bro, I ain't doing it. He was like, bro, listen, you got to hook up on all the shit. Just call Jack, get everything at calls. I will put everything in for you. I'm like,
Cause they knew the science.
No, he knew the science. He knew the science and the math, bro. Like,
that's me.
Yeah, your shit popping, dog.
I'm sorry, y'all.
He definitely came through. He switched up a lot of stuff on my bike, made it sound better. So I gotta give him, like, he he's the last guy that, you know, took my bike under the wing and fixed it, did what he did. But yeah, he's the best. And you know, I'm telling you, good loyal dude, bro. Good loyal.
You call him
dude.
the best.
He the best. He the GOAT. Yeah. Man, listen, I tell you what. Tell somebody if they could build a better slingshot than Smitty, I get out the game.
Smitty got a team too. Smitty got a team with him.
Yeah.
Smitty got a team.
Saying they disrespect him with the Harleys. What he do? What he do?
Yeah, I think the last show he kicking ass.
Hey, the first bike he built, he kicked ass, right? Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like, bro, genuine, bro. Listen, me and him had a little shop, right? We was doing a little shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
You and Smitty?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We was doing a little shit, right? You know.
So you knew Smitty before the slingshot joint?
No, I ain't know him before the slingshot.
Okay, so y'all got a shop, man.
I know him doing the slingshot era.
Okay.
Yeah, him and his pops came to one of the slingshot events.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess he fell in love with it and he reached out to me.
Okay.
So, you know, we started talking about shit, you know. Then it was like, you know, we had a little small shop. It wasn't no big shop, you know. We was working out my man garage. Like, listen, hey, bro, niggas want to get their bikes done. We gonna do this shit. Because we had the signs, right? Cool. Then he called me one day. He's like, bro, listen. Man, look, I want to do Harleys. I was like, I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, man, look, do you mind if I go mess with such and such, such and such? I said, bro, listen, I ain't gonna never stop no man from getting money.
I feel like I don't want to cut you. I feel like that's how it should go though, because it's an understanding and it's getting clear. Like,
everybody don't look at it that way.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
They just go do it.
Most people want to just take the money and go do it, but for him, it wasn't the money. It was the learning experience.
Yeah.
So we had that talk, like, and so like I told him, I said, bro, you will always be my guy because you didn't have to ask me anything.
No.
You could have did you.
Right.
And I would still really respect the shit. Right?
Right.
But nah, bro, literally, hey, bro, listen. Man, I want to go mess with woo-de-woo-de-woo. I ain't going to say their name. And I was like, bro, listen. All right, cool. That's what you want to do? I say, listen. Told him straight up. I said, man, listen. Get what you going to get from it. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you put in, make sure you get 10 times out of it. And he was like, no, I respect that. I say, man, look, we good. We ain't never got to do a bike again. You know what I'm saying? Like, we good, because my thing was, with me and him doing the shop, it was just to help him get some money, help him do different, you know, shit in the slingshot game. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't never want to do a shop. You got to think about school. I could have had a shop 2015. I ain't want no shop. I was doing too much shit anyway. Bro, like, yo, we should do this. Nah, man. Nah. I'm always quick to like, nah. He like, bro, listen. You know everybody. You got all the hookup on the shit. So why not open a shop? Okay, cool. Connected by the plug. Cool. We did a little couple of bikes, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we took care of people, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, I ain't gotta make $1 million.
Right.
Cool. We did our little thing. We did it. We made it do what it do. But hands down, whatever that guy touch, Lord knows if it stopped and he touch it, there's gonna be a monster.
Smitty.
Yeah, monster.
Shout out to Smitty, man.
Yeah, shout out to Smitty, man.
This is a good one, you know. Okay, Smitty, my man.
Yeah, man, you know.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I ain't mad. I don't know what his switch was, but I know where he at now. I feel like they formed a family. And I don't know if that was the move then.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. He did form a family, you know what I'm saying? Because he want to learn. Everybody don't want to learn. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, a lot of people don't understand, it got to be a boss. Everybody don't have to be a boss. You know what I'm saying? That's not meaning that you're not a boss in your own shit.
Own stuff, right?
You know what I'm saying? Right. But you got to learn from somebody. It all starts from somebody.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because, man, listen, I'm gonna say this. I know we ain't never get you the question. You ain't never asked me what made me start this. Okay, you wanna wait for that? All right, cool. We can wait for
You
it.
need to slow down.
I'm sorry. You know, I was. You know, we.
No, but no.
Yeah.
Come on. Go ahead. Come on.
So what made me start the Sound Off competition? Like I say, I've been following Rick. I was on Rick ass. Like we'll pull up to the shows and.
All right. Oh, we gotta. I want to stop. I want to stop.
Right.
I want to stop. Because what you just did is what happens in this community of what, and a lot of things. You just had how do I say this? You kept it. I feel like you kept it 100 right now. And you giving them his flowers, his love for it, but you kept it. You saying that. Oh no, a lot of people like, I just came out with it. I watched everybody. You just sat here and said that you followed Rick and you watched and.
Yeah, I watched.
You know, that's a good job, man.
I watched because you gotta look at it like this.
I like that. That was good.
No problem. I keep it real, but I came from the Hollywood world. But like I say, when I was in the Hollywood world, it wasn't no sound competition. Least that I know of. Right. I'm from DC, so we didn't have that shit in DC. So when we did these slingshot rides, like, oh yo, guy up top, he having a bike event, cool. So we'll pull up on the slingshots. Like me, I'm thinking I'm shit. I got underground audio on my bike, nigga. My shit loud, nigga. I'm pulling up, blasting music. Rick like, yo. You know, Rick, yo. Come on, bro. Turn that shit down, bro. I'm like, alright. I'm like, bro, can we battle? Can we get in the ring? Rick like, nah, man. You know, I'm like, alright, cool. So I respected this shit. You know
you was hearing the motorcycles then, though.
Yeah, I was hearing motorcycles. So now when I'm hearing
this, you heard that made you say, "What in the heck is this?"
Man, back then, it was a couple of bikes. It was a couple of bikes back then, but I can't say Moose shit was slapping. You know, I always thought I was better than him. Yeah, I am talk that shit. I thought I was better than Moose, right? I did, you know, Moose. That's my guy, cause you know he cocky motherfucker, but that's my guy. I love him, cause and I can get on the phone with him, and I already know when I'm gonna make him mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm better than you. Nigga, like, so, and it's crazy. So we used to show up to the shows, and that was always my thing. Like, yo, like, who's the guy?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, this nigga Rick got something. I'm like, this shit is dope. So I was like, man.
So you came to the first show.
Yeah,
that it really ain't do nothing. I remember the first show, and I had the purple bike then.
Correct.
And it wasn't what it was. And after that,
right,
it's like
it's way different. And see, that's how people don't know. Like that's how far I go back, right?
Right.
Like,
okay.
It was amazing to me, right?
Yeah.
So.
The first show or the jump, the change?
Well, both was amazing to me because, like I say, I didn't. For one, I commend him from bringing a lot of different ethnicities. Bringing a lot of different cultures together, right? Don't matter if you was white, black, red, Spanish, whatever. They all came for one thing,
right?
Right. It was love. All right, cool. I liked that shit. So when we pulled up, he didn't never shy us away. Is yo, just park your shit over there. Alright, cool. Nigga, why we can't park over here? My shit look good on these 22s, right?
Right.
So it was like, you know, it was like, alright, cool. I had to respect that. That was his show. I had to respect that. But I'm thinking like, yo, man, I could do this. But I could do it with the slingshots. But I'm gonna do it 10 times stronger. Like, I'm gonna make this nigga look at me like, yo, oh, what he got going on, right? And that's really what happened. So I started the sound competition, and you know, from one thing to another leads to another thing. Then I did get a phone call from Rick, you know, because he was coming in my city. He's like, yo, we do the slingshot versus baggers. Say, man, let's get it. Like, nigga, our shit like that, right? Like that, nigga. We coming strong, right? So we pull up. You know, Moo got his bike sounding good, woo woo. Then, you know, this one, Joy from Backyard Baggers, he built a slingshot. Yeah, that's you. Oh, you got 30 different ringtones. So, listen. So Joy built the bike. His shit was slapping. He had like Joy was the first person pulled like 14s in a slingshot.
Is that the like purple? I mean, orange, purple.
Yes,
okay,
with the
that.
roof on it, right?
Okay,
with a roof on it. Now to this day, I don't care what nobody say. He whooped Manir ass in the ring with that bike.
With the slingshot?
Yes. But we know that. Shout out to Rick. It was Rick's show, so we couldn't make him look bad, and we couldn't let the king of Harley.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
I'ma talk this shit.
I'm not talking. Listen, I'm gonna ask you a question. Hold on, listen. I'm sorry, y'all.
What?
You hear me?
Yeah, good.
All right. Who beat that show with Joey and him? Then who beat it?
Joy, and Munir when they played it.
Yeah,
I'ma say
Joey had the slingshot when they had the bike. What color bike did he have then?
That's when he had the Grape 8.
Okay. And who beat that battle?
I'ma say he beat it. What's your name beat it hands down. And actually,
who was the name?
Actually, I think this one Andy had the bike because I don't think Joy had owned the bike then. I think Andy owned the bike. If I'm not correct. If I'm not, correct. But that bike did battle the Grape 8.
Okay.
And the bike was slamming. But of course, like I say, it's a Harley show.
So Moo beat. So they said Moo beat that one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. They said, ain't no winner. We can't.
Oh, they did one of them. Okay.
See, you know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Hey, it's 2 shots. We can't do this. All right, cool, no problem.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But a couple of years later, we fucked the Harleys up. We fucked them up. So I always like I always tell Rick, me and Rick, we might bump heads sometimes, we both got whatever pause,
Go ahead, yeah, I got you.
Whatever. But that's my guy. We I had problems. I called him on the phone. I got him on speed dial. Like he never picked up when I called him. If he was busy, he called me right back. You know what I'm saying? But he always gave me opportunity to showcase my stuff with his Harleys. But the last time that we had a show in Maryland,
I was there.
Yeah, we whooped the slingshots.
Y'all beat.
Yeah, fair and square.
And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say I feel like it was people there, but it's some other people that wasn't there.
Yeah, but
it would have been a wrong.
Yeah, but
I mean, no disrespect to who came, because Errol was there.
I'm saying, listen. So let me say this, right? Let's just say this: the year before, right?
Yeah.
It was a couple of the same bikes there. Was the year after, right?
Okay.
They whooped us on us the year before.
Okay.
And their bikes was great, right?
Okay.
Cool. The year after, we spanked them same guys. So it didn't matter who wasn't there. It matters the same guys from the year before was there. They was there the year after.
Okay.
So as long as we spanked their ass, we made a statement. Like, yes,
right.
Slingshot game revolved a lot. It started here, started there, then it just jumped up. Like everything come with a science. Cause like I said, 2012, 2011, I had a Harley. I had a nice system. But I didn't know about the tour pack with all the music in it like that. I don't, I heard don't get me wrong or correct me if I'm lying. I heard my man was spanking shit back in the day.
Who?
Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my man.
Zoe was doing his thing. I mean, it was always him and Moo in Philly.
Correct. So
Moo will win. Zoe will win.
Right. So what year was that? What year was that?
I don't remember, man.
Right. Ooh. So that's what I'm saying. So I didn't know nothing about that. But you see how the game revolved? Because I'm quite sure Move bike wasn't sounding like it was back in the day to what it sound now. You know what I'm saying? Like his bike went from here to there to there to there.
Right.
Everything graduated.
Right.
So that's how I feel about the slingshots. Like, yeah, we have a platform to really stand on now because
y'all crazy.
We know the math now.
yo, when I started tapping into the slingshots and going down and seeing what's going on, y'all are everywhere. It's so many. I'm on there. I'm seeing Slingshot Oklahoma, Slingshot Virginia, Slingshot Tennessee. It's so, and I'm sitting there like, damn. I saw some other ones. Slingshot lights, slingshot all this, and I'm like, what? God hell, y'all deep.
So,
there's nothing wrong with I just use and it was
right.
like older people, they wasn't young.
Because
I was like, damn.
A lot of people who had Harleys went to the slingshot world. When you get a little older, you fall out of love with shit, right?
Yeah.
You get old, you don't want to be on two wheels all day. You don't want to be hot. You don't, no homo, but you don't want that hot ass engine between your legs all day. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go. Right.
I'm saying that's why y'all a lot of people just park like pimp. So the slingshot world, it catered to everybody, women and men. Right? You're not driving stick. You're not driving automatic. You didn't need that much to drive it. And then, like you say, most people formed a family around it. Like, for instance, like you got the guys of New Jersey, Team Light 'em Up. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. Puerto Ricans. I believe they Puerto Ricans, but I don't like to speak. They Spanish.
Okay.
Because people get mad when you mix it up. Not real shit. But they're family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a group of guys. They build their own bikes. Everything's done in house. Just like in Florida, you got the Spanish guys, the Latin community. Like, it's like 30 of them. Trans slingshots, like slingshot flow riders. Like, you got everybody, bro. They came up with groups. It's just like Harleys. Harleys, you had the Thunder Gods, you had the Hells Angels, you got everybody, right?
Right. I just feel like y'all is like thick as hell. Like, I'm just tapping into it. And I guess maybe I'm saying it because I wasn't tapping into y'all like I am now.
Right.
But it just looked like it's a lot. It's oh man.
It definitely is. It's a lot, man. Shout out to the slingshot community. It's definitely a lot of them out there.
Yeah, it is. Listen, what's the name of your brand? What does it say right here on that pillow?
Oh, SS Takeover family, baby.
What does it say right here on this hat?
SS Takeover versus everybody. We took over the city. We took over DC with 200 slingshots when they first dropped.
Okay.
How many people nobody thought of 200 bikes to come together, you know what I'm saying, in a couple of months after these joints just dropped. All right, cool. So he was like, man, just call it SS Takeover. I'm like, all right, cool.
Okay.
Branded, patent that shit. All
Okay.
right, cool. So that's what I did, and we stuck with it. It's called SS Takeover. So
There we go.
when I came over with the SS Takeover family, it was because I felt like we was family. Because I could generally go to different cities and be good.
I believe y'all.
Yeah, because it's not about the slingshots, man. It's about a brand that help everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I always told you, love is free. You know what I'm saying? And I met so many good dudes, man. It's like I talk to dudes every day. We don't even talk about nothing about we don't even talk about slingshots. Like nothing about slingshots. You know what I'm saying? Call me 2 o'clock in the morning. We talk about some crazy shit. Hey, nothing got to do with slingshots, but that's how I met them though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I came with Slingshot family, because I didn't want to be a group. Because I don't want you to say you can't ride with us because you one of the 6 feet tall. We the 6 feet tall guys. You know what I'm saying? You know how you got the groups. I'm just saying. You know how you got the groups. You know, different groups are different groups. And I'm like, yo, I'm a family, because I always figure, you know how family, you got that cool uncle, you got the cool sister, you got the cool dad, the mom, but then you got the crazy ones. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is in Slingshot community. If you can put us all in one room, it should be crazy.
Yeah.
But we all have fun. It's like a big friend reunion. So why not call it Slingshot family?
Right.
SS Takeover family.
Okay.
So yeah. That's how I came about with that.
I used to like the T-Rexes.
Yeah.
You ain't never liked them. You had one. You ain't had one of them.
No, I had one.
Oh, we got one.
Cause I'm gonna give you a story about those.
Good.
Remember how we say them people come knocking on your door?
Yeah.
So to get a T-Rex, you could never finance. You had to pay $60,000 out cash for that.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm listening. Okay,
that's why you ain't see a lot of them on the street.
Man.
I mean,
so you had to cash out on them.
Yeah. When they first dropped, you ain't have a lot of people with them. Who had one? D and Wu had one. Rough Rider niggas had them.
Yeah, I saw them on like DMX and them videos.
Yeah. One of them. Yeah, you didn't. That's DMX and them partner. You didn't see a lot of people with the T-Rexes back in the day, because back in the day when they dropped, they was actually might be 80,000 when they first dropped, because they was something crazy when they first dropped, and it wasn't no finance because it wasn't in no dealership. It wasn't at a motorcycle store. Yeah. So that's why I had one of those. And they was too low to the ground for me.
They were too low to the ground.
They too small for a tall brother. I'm sorry. They cool.
Do you think if you had one of those, then this would have been like this too?
No, because I'm gonna tell you why. When I broke out the slingshot 2015, right? They was only 20 grand.
Okay.
19 to be exact. So when people see it looked like, yo, I gotta get that, right? But the first thing you thinking is like, yo, I can't pay 80,000 for a toy. Until you tell all your friends, hey, my nigga, they 20,000. Shh, don't say nothing, cause the bitches love it, but they don't know it's 20. So it started a food chain. It started a food reaction. Like everybody started getting them because you could finance $300 a month. It wasn't nothing crazy. So yeah.
Hey man, listen. I tell you one thing. This is the most cursed my show ever did. You beat Meatloaf.
I'm not trying to beat nobody, man. I like Meatloaf, man. He's a fly guy.
Meatloaf is my man.
Hey, man, can you holler at him? Tell him send me some Rock Boy gear, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure he was. Hell yeah. What?
I'm fly too, man. And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy, man. I really stayed to myself, right? I saw him down Daytona one time. I was out Daytona bike week.
This year or before?
It was before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I believe he was down there. Yeah, you can't mix up Meatloaf.
No.
You can't, but I don't go talk to a lot of people. And that's why I like Smitty, because Smitty was like, listen, you gotta start shaking hands and kissing babies.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I'm a laid back person, man. I don't, I like interacting with people, but I don't, because I don't want nobody to take me the wrong way.
Right.
So I kind of stay preserved. I stay to myself until you introduce yourself to me, or you know what I'm saying.
Fill them out.
Yeah, I feel you out. Then we cool. You got to think about it. I knew you for a while, but I never reached the olive branch to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know one time before we even had a conversation, you had that show in Atlantic City, and I came and you saw me. You like, come on. Get your damn, what you doing up there? Come on.
Yeah.
What you want? What hat you want? Shirt. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, man, because you was the face of the Holly game, dog. I knew the guys. You know what I'm saying? It was just like with me, it just take time for me to kind of wiggle that room. You just don't want to walk in the room and just start talking shit. You gotta find out who's who. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I watched Rick. All right, cool. I know who's always there. Like shout out to my man Harry. Was blown baggers.
Oh, Harry.
Good dude.
Jackie Harry.
Jackie Harry. Man, listen, bro, listen. I hung out with them at Bike Week before. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we kick it, we talk shit. When we go to different events, we talk shit. But like I say, it's just when it's time, it's time. And you know what I'm saying? And they showed me nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? He had a nice slingshot too.
Harry, no. He just built one. I saw with the lights and all
nice little blue joint. Yeah. I can't wait to hear it though. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
You want to bring that thing on there? Let's talk about it.
Hey, Hurry know how I feel, man. Listen, Hurry came to Atlantic City, man. You got to play that bike, baby. You ain't put all that money in. You ain't put that money in that bike to show the bike. You got to play the bike, baby. Let me hear this shit. You know, he did his thing.
Doing these shows, how many do you think you did so far?
How many shows?
Yeah.
I want to say I did 13 a year.
13 a year.
Yeah, one that got 12 months in a year.
13 a year.
Then do the math. 13 a year.
Since what year was the first year that started with that?
First year of me doing the shows?
Yeah.
My
production team gonna put it together.
Yeah, it's all good. Everything Google search, baby. You know, that's why I love Instagram, because you can go all the way back.
Oh yeah.
Starting the sound competitions, I want to say, well, technically 2017 when Polaris called me down, they did a little battle, but you know, it wasn't my show, but they called me down, and so it was my show, right?
All right, man. Special guest.
SS Takeover.
It's just to get SS Takeover.
It was SS Takeover Atlanta, so it didn't matter if I was special guest with that.
Pause. You had a mic?
No, I ain't want no mic. They paid Tigger. They paid Tigger to host it. You know.
Okay.
So
no, you kind of can resemble Tigger a little. Y'all could be cousins or brothers. He got the tats on his head and all that. when you was doing them. So, because you don't see, so this must have been a hard one. I don't want to, answer that for you. You really don't want to deal with too many people. You want to chill and stay to yourself. But now you got to host a show. Yeah.
So I came into hosting the shows. So at first we was just going to cities, fucking them up. We was just going having fun, right? No, like let's say I had a nice pension plan. So we was just going outside having fun. 3 o'clock in the morning, different cities, cool. My man was like, shout out my man Styles from New Jersey, like, bro, you need to get paid from this shit. Nah, bro, I'm gonna have too much fucking fun. Like, nah, you need to get paid.
Styles.
Yeah, Styles, yo.
He got a shop?
Nah, he ain't got no shop. Hollywood Styles,
Hollywood Styles, okay.
Yeah,
shout out to Hollywood Styles.
He always been riding with me. That's my partner in crime.
Okay.
He always been with me. And my man Dre. So he told me, man, look, get paid from it. So I said, all right, cool. So now we're going to go to different cities, set up shop. Like Jay said, you either want to get down with the team or you get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? we come and set up shop. You know what I'm saying? Either lay down or get down, right? So went to different cities. We set up a perimeter. Like you had to pay $20 to get in. Showcase your bike. Make people know why you got the best shit out here. So we just started to sound off, sound competitions, and then the shit just picked up. And so 1 year I did it for a couple of years. But then 1 year, you get phone calls, people like, oh man, you coming to our city, making money off of us. Ooh, all right, cool. I said, well, listen, you right.
For real?
Yeah, you get all that. Yeah, you get all that. People get spicy. So, I hit them back with, listen, you right, but y'all to pay the white man, though. I said, but, there you go, that shit trapping. It's all good. So, listen, so I got to the point, I said, listen, you know what? You right. I'm gonna give y'all the best deal. Y'all pay me to come to your city, and you get all the vendor fee, all the gate fee, all that. Cool. So now, like I got a hustler. I got a hustler mentality. I'm gonna give you the work, and you can make all the money. You take all the risks and rewards.
I feel like if you would have turned into something different, everybody would have lost though too. And I'm saying like as if, because it could have been a whole bunch of back and forth on the other half trying to be something different, and so much. So I feel like you kind of made it like, okay, we all can eat together.
So I looked at it like this here. I understand why people feel like I come to the city, do this and do that, right? So I say, well, listen, I'm a one-man show. Sometimes when my friends there, they do help. but I'm gonna give you the opportunity to see what I do to walk in my shoes. So here, pay me to come to your city. You can make the 5, 10, 12 grand a show. Whatever you bring is what you do, right? Cool. I'm gonna supply the product. It's up to you to put it on the street. So they started that. You gotta understand, the people was following me, so it didn't matter who was behind the scene paying for.
Right.
I was still bringing the people. You was just doing the work. But then people realized that it takes a lot to do this.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
I be watching.
A lot. A lot. You know what I'm saying? So
you was nervous when you was doing it? Like when you...
Well, you know, I ain't gonna say I get nervous, but like you say, like, you know, I stay in my turtle shell. I don't talk to a lot of people. So, you know, I started getting around that, you know, I'm gonna talk, you know, I get a little talkative, you know how it is, get a little liquor, you start talking a little bit. Like, all right, cool, all right, yeah, I'm gonna have fun. And which it was all fun and cool, because, like, I met a lot of good people, a lot of good people, bro. So, you know, like I say, it's a community. So, as long as the community was there, it really wasn't allowed me to talk. You know, I just had to, when it's time to press play, get these people in the ring, I need to get these people here. But, yes, it was dope. It was dope.
How far you went so far?
How far?
State with the show. How far? State, city. What was the farthest you went to so far with your show?
Texas.
Okay.
I want to say Texas. That's far from here, but we did Midwest. We did St. Louis.
Okay.
That was a nice little hump. So yeah. So I want to say Texas might be the furthest. Yes.
Texas was nice. Texas was nice to you.
Man, crazy. The numbers don't lie. Man, listen, the numbers don't lie. 2018, I was the first one put on a show in Texas. Texas, hands down, might got the most slingshots in the United States.
For real?
You see how big fucking Texas is?
Yeah.
Texas is big.
Yeah.
They got a lot of cities. A lot. Bro, listen to me. At our meet and greet, we had 300 people. At a meet and greet. It was packed. It started something epic. Epic. 2018. H-Town.
Hey, listen, man. You let them know.
Oh, no, for sure. They know what it is, man. I ain't gotta speak on nothing that's already on paper.
All these shows you do. All these people you met and meet. Who was one of your favorite people?
It depends on what city it was. I met a lot of good people.
Who was the person that stuck out the most and you be like
Styles. When I met Styles, yeah. He from Jersey. Styles. Love to ride. He don't want to do a show. Fuck a show. He don't want to do a show. He want to ride.
He want to ride.
He want to ride. Fuck that show. He want to ride. He gonna stay. He gonna help me with the show. He gonna do whatever he gotta do with this show. But he gonna be like, listen, when it's time to pack up, we gotta go. We gotta ride. We gotta ride. Hey man, come on, cut the show a little bit shorter, man. Yeah, fuck this show.
He want you to cut the show so he can get out of there.
Yeah, man, listen. All right, listen, I tell you what. You go ahead and run the show. I'm gonna go ride, then I'm gonna come back, help you clean up, and then we go ride. I'm like, nah, but yeah.
I wonder Styles is the guy.
I think every city got their curve to, like, for instance, I'm gonna say Houston. I say Monique and my man BG. Listen, BG a cop, right? Fly cop. TikTok cop. I call him TikTok cop, right? Listen, good dude, right? Met him. He's like, bro, I'm gonna help you out. So, like, Playboy got the girls to work for me and everything. That's how this nigga like that. Shout out to BG. Shout out to BG, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we like the club, right? They here in Houston, right?
Okay.
So listen. So, you know, I met him. You know, we talked before I came to Houston, and it's crazy how God worked. You know, we talked. We was cool online because he dropped the Maserati slingshot with the.
Oh yeah, okay, that's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, I like them. I like them. You don't like them conversions? I like the conversions.
No, the conversions, man. Look, Jack. Listen, hands down, the best one was BG. But before BG, his man had one. He had a Ferrari joint. Listen,
BG the one that got the Maserati one.
Maserati one, right? But
And his
before
man got a
BG, he had a
Ferrari
Ferrari joint.
Okay,
With
I gotta see
with the headlights. Oh my God, this shit was crazy. So BG was like, "Nah, I'm gonna do it better," and he dropped a Maserati joint with the whole front end. It was like, "Oh, this shit."
I love you. Gotta love that, man.
Yeah,
you gotta love that kind of shit. Turn your shit up. Don't hate. Turn it up.
Well, like I told you, I'm always different. I'm gonna do something that's different. And so I met somebody who was like me, but was better. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga like that, right? Like sneakerhead, right? You know.
And this BG.
This BG, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to BG.
We had talk, and he supposed to mail me some shoes and shit. And somebody stole the shoes, man.
Oh,
so my man,
they put them on the step and took a picture, and you come home and they did.
Nah, bro, they ain't even, listen, bro. They mailed this shit out. I don't know. He sent somebody to mail the shoes or some shit, but like, bro, I ain't never mailed no shoes before. You know what I'm saying? But he was on some G shit because it's like we really ain't meet. We on the phone talking, right? Cool. He mailed the shit. Shit ain't get here. Call him like, bro, like, what the fuck is this? He was like, bro, I sent somebody to mail the shit, woo woo, like. So, you know, we told him like, man, listen, don't worry about it. I got you when you come to Houston. I get to Houston, my man had this Sean Witherspoon Air Max for me. You know, it was like 1,500 after when they hit stock, right? I was like, oh, like, my man, like, you know, and he always been like I say, man, like the slingshot community always been 1,000 with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met a lot of good people out of Florida. Like I say, Jack was a person that stood out. You know, you got a lot of people. You know, shout out to RCB, shout out to Elvin and them. Man, there's a lot of people that stand out, man. Like, I don't favor nobody.
Okay.
But I do have my good friends, my close friends. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to BG, man.
Yeah, you know.
BG, I'm gonna come to Houston with him too one day.
Man, listen, we going April 14th through the 16th. We try and drag BG out. You know, he got a promotion, so we.
All right, shotgun somewhere.
Hey, pull up, baby. Pull up, man. We can do the podcast at Still Spurs.
I'm gonna talk to BG or somebody. We gonna talk.
Man, listen, cuz we outside, man. Listen, these boys got Houston on smash, man. Shout out my man Bill. But like I say, man, I met a lot of good people, and it's like I don't want to forget nobody because I know there's a lot of names.
Well, what's one of the enjoyments that you get from the shows? What's one of the enjoyments that you get from the shows?
Meeting new people.
Okay.
Networking. Because like I tell everybody, it ain't about the money. I had the money before. You know, I ain't never got to speak on it. They know what it was, you know. We was living lifestyles like rappers. Like rappers. We was gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? We was having fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we work hard, we gonna play extra hard, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But it ain't, you know, like I say, it was never about the money. It was always about the family, like just meeting new people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what brought us together. Like, I just meet new people and just, you know, a bond. Like I say, like, it was for the connections. Like, network is way more than money. Because you gotta think about it. We can make some money today, right?
Come on.
But now, if we network, but then I help you with him and him and him, look how much money we just made. We ain't just make money with each other. See what I'm saying?
BG gonna show me love now, all love.
I look at it like this. I like the blessings more than money.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here, Squeak.
Yeah.
And listen, I had a stroke too. I had a stroke last year, September 29, man. I had a stroke. Passed out, blacked out, conscious. Woke up the next day, I was walking like it wasn't nothing. But it was the blessings that I put out on the streets that came back. I had good friends, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell people it ain't about the money. It's the blessings for me, because listen, as long as I got blessings, I can live another day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the money come and go.
Money come and go.
Right? So, yeah, I don't do it for the money. I do it for, you know, the network. But of course I gotta get paid. I'm driving. I got gas this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, I drove you out. I ain't getting big yet.
Not yet, dude.
Not yet, baby. Hey, a time will
When
come.
them numbers go up on YouTube, baby, we gonna get you. You get paid, you know. Hey, listen. You know, I'm saying, put it like this, man. So I'm gonna rewind real quick. So remember I told you I was doing the dirt bike shit, right? I paid a guy to do the DVD. Like, we shot this shit with a camcorder. We took it to his basement in Landover. I'll never forget this. If my man watching, my man Chris, listen, bro. He edited this shit in his house. We put this shit out. Somebody from BET saw it. They gave him a job.
Ooh.
See how God works?
Oh, yeah.
Gave him a job.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't. My man came when I got married. He shot my wedding for me.
That's what's up.
You see what I'm saying? So, like I tell everybody, it's not about the money. It's the blessings that come with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, I've been blessed, man. I've been blessed with a gift that I could bring people together.
That was a dope joint right there.
For sure.
Well, out of all your battles, what was the most memorable battle?
Slingshot battle?
Yeah.
Well, I only had two because
But not even just with you. Like one that you witnessed, you was like, "Ooh, this was a good one."
I don't know. It's so many.
So many,
like
yeah.
Like man, I think man Ainge might have back in the day before it got out of hand. Man Ainge from Jersey, we had the best battle.
Okay.
Because we wasn't letting up.
Okay. Y'all both was neck to neck.
Back to back.
Getting it.
Right.
Okay.
But then when it all revolved, when it got bigger, man, Smitty.
Okay.
Smitty was, man, he just had a run.
Who he won against?
Man,
or you just saying everything?
Everybody.
Okay.
Whoever he touched, he was killing.
I didn't know you and Smitty was that tight like that though.
Yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? I want to say, I don't know, man, because there's so many battles, because you got to understand, like, I've been doing it for so long, like, Styles. I'm going to give you another one when we was in Atlanta, or we was in Charlotte. I think we might have been in Charlotte. My man Ralph, it was Ralph, Zoe, and Styles. We did a three-way battle. Like, these niggas was going
Zoe from Philly.
Yeah, Zoe from Philly. Yeah, the monster bike back then.
Yeah.
They was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Cool. Ralph ended up winning. I believe that Styles won one. I think Ralph won one. Man, I don't know. It been battles for a century, bro. This guy from New Jersey, Pun, he was killing people. Sam was killing people.
Pun got the red bike?
Nah, Pun had the white bike. The white bike, yeah. It was a lot of people, man. A lot.
Sam, my guy, Sam.
Yeah, Sam.
I saw him. I was home one time, and I know Sam be working so much to get it together. He changed the speakers, amps, dealing with people. He was working so hard and so hard.
Sam just want to win.
I saw him win.
He did win. He won a couple. I like I tell everybody got their seasons.
Oh,
There's a season for everybody.
Oh yeah.
So one week it might be this guy, the next week it might be that guy. Or this month, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was doing shows. Like I told you, it's 13 shows in a year. We only got, 6-7 riding seasons? Hold on 1 second.
Oh, we got another intermission.
Sit down, dog.
Move, bitch. You can't be scared. Like when you got a vision, you gotta follow your vision, follow your first mind, all of it. Cause if you never try, you ain't gonna never know. You know what I mean? If you never try, like you gonna 100% fail. I can't 100% fail. If I fail, I gotta put some kind of effort in something, bro. You can't.
If you put that time to it, or you dedicate, you sacrifice that little, you know what I mean, all them distractions, you'll see some type of success. And people don't understand that. They rather see you get successful and then be mad at it, or be wondering, well, why that's him and not me? You ain't did nothing. Like, it's about the life you create. And I wanted to be busy. You know what I mean? I'd much rather be busy than be sitting back watching busy people.
We back. He got a little cool. He had to get his thing together, but we back. I think I was about to say something about Sam. I saw Sam. I know he was working so hard and doing so much. So when I saw him win a battle that y'all was having, I'm not sure what show it was, but they gonna find it. I saw him win it. I was happy and excited. He can tell you I called him and I said, "What's your name?" He said some Spanish stuff. Said, no. I said, "What's your name?" And he did it again. I said, "Congratulations." That was that. I was happy for it.
It might have been a DC show, and it's crazy because I got that picture in my phone. Like, boy, was so happy, man. Like,
that's for sure, man. I love to see other people do that thing and come up and stuff, man.
Listen, I love the guys that come out and take their time, do it, have fun with it, because it's like, man, you thought I was laughing.
There we go. We gotta put that up so everybody can see my production team get that.
I got you. But nah,
the email.
Shout out to everybody, man, because like I say, man, I met so many people, man, and so many good people. Like, I didn't stay at people's houses, squeak.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we done had a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. I go through that. People, there's a lot of people always tell me, "Hey man, come on, we want to pull over on the road, park in front of my house alone. You fine. We gonna see you sleep or whatever. You fine." A lot. And you know what's crazy though? I feel like I get the most love and from people out of town, people I don't know out of Philadelphia.
It's always like that. And I'm not gonna say that I don't get love in DC.
I get love in Philly. Yeah, but it's just go a little,
Well, you gotta look at it because they know who you are. It's Philly, right? Out of the city, they don't know
talking
us.
to Mike a little bit.
Out the city, they don't know us. They just showing love. It's just genuine love. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they don't have nothing to gain or lose. So it's like, man, listen. Till this day, man, like for instance, my man CJ and them, Colin and them out in New Orleans, man, never in 21 years, 44 years that I thought that I'd go to Mardi Gras.
You been Mardi Gras?
Man, listen, they didn't have me on Mardi Gras, dog. And it was like, nah, don't worry about it, we got you, I'm like, but that shows you how big Slingshot family is, because it ain't just about slingshots. It's really just a networking. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I didn't stay over Jack House before, like crazy shit, like 4 or 5 days type shit. Like, oh God, like you can stay here. Like, you need a car, you need a Slingshot to drive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta pay rent too. You
know
that's what's up though.
I had the whole guest house.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, just it's just the love that they put out there. So it's just because it's all love, man. It ain't about the money. It ain't about who got the most money. It's just about love. Like, it ain't about what you could do for me, what I could do for you.
They get the most love. Since I've been doing my transport thing and going up and down the highway, I feel like when I start coming down south, is for North Carolina, South Carolina, only Georgia to been the states that that we saw on TV or whatever, or the history that was the baddest ones. You would never know.
Nah,
there's so much love, and it's I just
so I'm
wow.
gonna piggyback that off there, right? We live in a lifestyle where people, they never been places and they gonna say that's bad, right? So I go to Columbia probably 10 times a year.
South Carolina?
No, Columbia.
Oh, the other Columbia. Okay.
The country, Columbia, right? So when you say Columbia, what the first they think? They say drugs, right? Right. It's bad over there. It's fucked up. That ain't bad at all.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I can show you pictures. You be like, yeah, that's good. That's not bad. The water is blue.
Ooh.
The seafood is fresh. You know, the McDonald's even better than here. You know, but no, like, you know, you got to stop believing people, because I had this thing, and I'm gonna tell you, the guy from Baltimore, he know who I'm talking about. I ain't gonna never say his name, because that's my guy. My guy.
Okay.
I think we was in Florida. We was in Orlando. We was at a meet and greet at Top Golf. I never forget this shit, bro. And I hope he see this, right? And you might could do a snippet of this, because I want you to. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you how God worked. We was out there talking. We was just having fun. Dude came up to me like, "Yo, let me pull you to the side real quick." I'm like, "What's up?" He ain't make a scene or nothing. He like, "Hey man, listen, you Jimmy?" I'm like, "Yeah, we chop it up." He say, "Bro, let me tell you something. Man, listen, yo," because you know Baltimore, they say yo a lot. They're like, "Look, yo, man, you're not a fucked up person like they said you was." I say, "So what you mean by that?" They say, "Man, I hear a lot of people talk bad about you, but when I met you in person, that just changed my whole outlook." He say, "Man, I could never hate a person that I never met, but people paint you to be something different than what you're not.
Right.
They just don't understand you." So right since then, bro, he checks on me. He called me, check on me. "What's up with you? How you doing?" He don't have to do none of this. I had a stroke. Bro called me, talked to me, asked me, "Am I healthy?" None of that. All that. But that goes to show you, people will talk bad about you to other people just to say that guy ain't that. But until they go meet you, they understand that, oh, this guy was just hating. So, like I told you, when people, they show you love because they generally know who you are.
It could be hating or not understanding you.
For sure.
You know.
But it's never right. Just because I don't understand you, that I'm gonna hate you. I'm gonna tell somebody else that. No,
that's
he's
true.
A fucked up individual.
That's true.
So that's why I always respect that man, because that man say, "Listen, I was never gonna judge you till I met you." Right? I can't judge somebody before you. You know, you can't just read somebody and say that's how that person gonna be. So, yeah.
That's what's up. Shout out to Mom. Shout out to Mystery Man.
Yeah, my
good,
man.
Good guy, man.
From Baltimore.
From Baltimore, man.
Yes, sir. Good dude, man.
Where do you see SS Takeover in 5 years? Where you see you in 5 years?
Shit, I don't even know. I'm be doing this in 5, Squeeze. Man.
I ain't got time for this shit.
Man, I don't know, man. Listen, dog. Man, your podcast go long, man. We already broke the barrier, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. Like, it's stressful sometimes, bro. It's stressful.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just dealing with grown folks. You know what I'm saying? Mixed emotionals, but like I say, I still do it out of love. Like, I might give it another year or two.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think I've reached my peak.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're going to get back into the ride and, ride just having fun. We having fun, but we just going to do it for fun.
Polaris need to put you on a commercial, man.
Man, listen, Polaris stole all my ideas, man.
Oh, man.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Spicy.
Hey, like.
Man, listen.
For real?
Did you know a black man made the slingshot?
No.
Yeah, I know you did.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's like history, like the name, like.
Yeah, a black man made it. He designed it.
Oh man.
But shout out Polaris. I never taken out from them. They gave me an opportunity, gave me a toy that I could brand. But do I believe they owe me something? Motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I believe. But you know why I think I never received that slingshot?
Why?
The community don't want to stand behind it. And that's honestly. Because I'm going to tell you why. I done heard so many people, and I've been in rooms that people ain't know that I've been in. When they say, listen, he don't deserve a slingshot. Give me one.
You lying. Get the fuck. God
the
damn.
fuck I got a lot for. They know the truth. They know the truth. But you gotta understand, Squee. Why they ain't gonna get nobody now? Because our community don't want to stand behind it. They give it to the big dogs, the athletes, and this, right? Mm-hmm. We was the first one doing colors. Mook was the first one with an orange slingshot. But I was the first one to debut it. I was the first one made it known. Ask people out here. If you put 100 people in a room, I guarantee you 80 of them bought them because of me. And this coming out people high miles. But I don't think I got one because of me. I was never going to change the person who I am to get what I want.
Okay. I got you.
I already bought it.
Right.
I already made it pop.
Right. So you ain't got to give me shit.
Already. Listen,
I'm doing what I'm doing.
I'm going to tell you a conversation I had, and it's crazy. Shout out to my man Ricky. Ricky Kelly, that's his name, Ricky Kelly. From Atlanta. Sold the most, I don't know, he's not from Atlanta, but he had a shop in Atlanta, right? Motorcycle Dream. He sold the most slingshots in the nation, right? So every year we had an event there, he will have me come, do the meet and greet there. He supplied the food, XYZ. If I sold if a slingshot got sold that day, he sent me some money.
Get the fuck out of here.
No bullshit.
What's his name?
Ricky Kelly.
Shout out to Ricky Kelly, man.
Listen.
I like that's
good
a good
guy.
one. I like
man,
that.
Listen, fly guy. Listen,
in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
He got a shop.
He had a motorcycle dealership, Indian dealership. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Listen.
Godly, shout out to Ricky Kelly, man. I hope you watch it. You're a good guy like that.
He made me know my worth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what he did. I bullshit you not. We was going to Atlanta one year, and a lot of people could stamp this shit. So Atlanta Polaris called Ricky. Hey Ricky, do you mind if we do it at another dealership, the meet and greet, and then we come to your shop? Ricky's like, nah, he always come here. So Ricky called me on the phone. He's like, yeah, we got Polaris reps on the phone. Woo. I'm like, what's up? So Polaris like, yeah, can we have it down at the Never Motorcycle dealership? I was like, nah, it's too small. They was like, nah, but we trying to, because their thing is, if they have it there, that's how they get, the sales out. You know what I'm saying? They sell more bikes like that because nobody know about this dealership. They only know about the big dealership, right?
Okay.
Ricky on the phone say, man, fuck
Come
that.
into the mic a little bit.
Ricky come on the phone and say, man, fuck that. James don't need y'all. Y'all need James.
Yeah.
So me,
where's the money?
I'm like, yo, you fucking up the bag, right? So he's like, man, he say, man, fuck that. Y'all need him. He don't need y'all. We gonna do it at my shop. And I'm like, man, he's right. Cause they made the phone call. We didn't call them. So then as we talking, let me tell you what Polaris did. As we talking, you know how you get the little pamphlets in the mail and shit?
Okay.
We get a pamphlet in the mail. This when I was married. My wife was like, yo, you see this? I was like, what? It was like, it say Polaris Takeover in Atlanta.
No, they ain't do that.
Yeah, yes they did. I ain't gonna never lie. So
you got that with you? I mean, we
ain't got it with me, but you go back in archives and see it for yourself. So listen, that's what they did. They had my itinerary, but they had it at the other dealership, right?
And you never said let's do this.
No, I never said let's do this because I was only working with Ricky.
Okay.
All right, so listen. So I'm like, Ricky, you see this shit? Like what? I'm like, man, they already put our itinerary out. They was like, yeah, we could go ahead and do this. I say, nah, it don't work like that. I said, the people don't follow us Polaris, the people follow me. And Ricky been given to me. You know what I'm saying? Polaris ain't gave it to me. They did donations here for different motorcycle shops, but they never did it personally for Mr. James, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, nah, we ain't doing it. So we get.
Not because did they do it for SS Takeover though?
No.
Okay, go ahead, you finish.
So, no, let me take that back. Let me retract.
Okay.
They did Houston. They did custom checks for Houston show.
Okay.
But I think this was after Atlanta. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
So how it works. Boom. So we get to Atlanta. They like, yo, are y'all coming down? Are y'all coming down to the meet and greet? Like, no, our meet and greet is over at Ricky's shop. Like, you know, no offense to nobody, but black people don't get up at no 7 o'clock in Atlanta. We out to 6 in the morning, like, and this is the conversation we having on the phone. Like, yo,
man.
I'm sorry, we're black. We like to party. Like, these people party at 6 in the morning. We're not getting up at no 7. So they was like, oh, well, we still gonna do it. Let's just see how it turn up. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, yeah, I'm going to bed. Like, it's in the morning. I'll see y'all later, right? So they had an event. 10 people showed up. And 10 people was 2 of my guys because they wanted to see what happened, right? So 12 o'clock come, my shit booming at Ricky's shop. Tore it up. Oh my God, down the line. Man, listen.
Stop playing with me, man.
Listen, so look. So I get on my cocky shit, right? So the Polaris reps, they come. They was like, yeah, damn, this look good. Like, yeah, here, take this hat. Put this hat on. SS Takeover. This is what I do. I told y'all, like, listen to me. Like, I do this. Polaris just gave me the product, but I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell everybody, I use everything like a hustler, bro. Give me the product, I'ma make it work. That's it. I had the slingshots. I had everybody. I had all the following. How you gonna go against the grain?
Right.
So once again, so the following year they did some stuff in Houston for us, yes.
Okay.
But to piggyback it off that, why I don't get no slingshot? Because I'm gonna be me. I can't change who I am. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at me, tattoos in the head. I'm gonna walk in any room and talk my shit like who I am. You either gotta get down or lay down. You know what I'm saying? Either mess with it or don't mess with it.
I mean, I listen, and I promise you, I feel you 100%. But it's sometimes, you know, people feel like, however, I'm not saying you, however it is, it gotta be dimmed down for a certain time. It's like going to a funeral. We're not gonna go in there with our pants down and
facts.
talking loud and stuff and all that.
Facts.
So, you know, so we change up for that.
I'ma always conduct myself like a grown man. But I can't change who I am. I'm not gonna look at it like this. I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass for something that I could buy.
But not even that. Not even. We just talking about, you know, in the room to talk. Like, you know, to have the conversation.
Right. So if you walk in the room,
some would say a proper or you know, conversation.
Correct.
And not even say proper. But you know, to have a,
like I say,
you know.
I've been in rooms where people didn't know I've been in.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go in there ghetto. No. I'm gonna go be me. But guess what? Me have a upside or downside. Because I can either dress down or I could dress up. But I'm always be me. I'm gonna tell, hey, Squeak, this is how I feel. But I'm gonna do the job. I'm gonna get it done. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So regardless of what it is, listen, you can't read a book from the outside of it. You gotta open it up, correct?
Right.
Just because it look good on the outside don't mean that it's bad on the inside. But people don't want to open the book and read it.
So you saying basically, like, I come into these shows, meeting whoever, I'm saying what I'm saying, moving how I move, but what y'all want me to do? Okay, it's done. So why y'all worried about anything else? And the job is done.
Right. But you understand, D, it's my show. It's my show.
That's right.
This is my show, right?
That's right.
So you can't come in my show and tell me what to do. You can ask me, help you brand what you want to brand. But okay, you put a check in front of me and say, hey man, listen, I'm gonna give you a better one. Polaris came and listen, and everybody know a lot of these commercials came from where? They came from SS Takeover.
For Polaris?
Yes, correct.
Commercials.
Now, once again,
is there any of them that you can show and be like, look? Not right now. When you know when to talk. Okay, all right. So send it to my production team. We're gonna put it together. Come on.
It's some clips that came about that they shot and was fine. But you gotta understand, we had like 200 slingshots, and you know how they look good for them? Great. But the problem is, Slingshot Polaris cannot post no videos of 4-seaters because they didn't make none, or slingshot riders with no helmet. Have you ever seen a slingshot commercial? Somebody ride without a helmet?
It's a commercial out right now, and I think they got a helmet and glasses on.
Always.
But wait, hold on. Is right now it is 4-seater slingshots out.
Mm-hmm.
And you telling me Polaris ain't do that?
No, Jack did. Underground Audio was the first one. He was the first one to make them.
Right now, Polaris is not
making no 4-seaters. No.
Come on, what?
Jack,
I'm seeing a lot of them. So you telling me the
Jack,
Jack
the white boy made him from Florida.
What?
He made the 4-seater and the 6-seaters. Yes, he was the first one.
Shout out to everybody got a 4-seater and a 6-seater.
Yeah.
I'm thinking y'all buying them. You know how everybody was buying them.
No. They buy the slingshot and then they send them to Florida.
Ooh.
He chop and screw them, then he send them back.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like I say, he do his thing.
Shout out to Jack.
That's why Polaris can't post that shit, because they can't post it because they didn't make it.
Damn. Ain't that.
So then to go back to the topic, they don't post no videos without helmets on. Now ask yourself, Squeak, when you be in Philly, you be wherever, do they ride with helmets?
No.
Exactly. So once again,
some people, most of them don't. No, they
nobody.
Don't. No, right.
So once again, that's why I probably won't never get a slingshot, because I'm a rebel. I guess that's what you want to call it. I know, for real, because listen, I'm going to tell you what.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer.